Welcome back. We're now delighted to be joined over the telephone by our guest for the afternoon, Dr. Gamal Qaloubi, Professor of Petroleum Engineering. Dr. Gamal, good afternoon to you, sir.
Good afternoon to you.
Thank you so much, Doctor, for your time this afternoon. And let me start by asking you if you could please give us a bit of an overview on the Egypt International Conference of Energy, Egypt 2025, as well as some of its main objectives.
Well, you know, that's the version number 8
Yes.
for that conferences, and that conference coming with the high stage in the international conferences dedicated and specifically for energy. A part of that one, our conference for this year was concentrated how to secure the source of energies and how it's keeping continuous sustainable energy as a main target for a future. Upon that one, there is a lot of subjects and a lot of negotiations and a lot of discussions across that stages related to open discussions and also open sessions allow that to go and display a lot of ideas and discuss with a lot of international rumors about what's going related to that subject and how we can just improve and get it on a target for improving economics. Mm-hmm. A very important part of that one had been settled in 5 points. The first one is related to increasing and develop the portion of exploration phase for drilling and gas.
Yes.
Second part is related to the new resources related to the sustainable energies dedicated for solar and also wind. The third point was concentrated how to reduce the carbon emissions and what kind of manufacturing and industry can build on that one dedicated for carbon accumulation and
right.
also the industrial carbon applications. The fourth point was related also for how to get some new ideas related to the resources of the exploration phase and how we can make the AI an important applications in all our petroleum and operation section. Mm-hmm. You know that AI, the artificial intelligence, is coming one of the very strong technology,
yes.
and which is coming to invade the part of the petroleum. It's coming spreaded in many branches, mm-hmm. Spreaded in drilling, spreaded in petroleum engineering, also in reservoir engineering. Part of that one related to the decision tree and risk assessment. For that reason, the AI is coming in a very essential, necessary, important portion inside the petroleum industry. For that part, there is a lot of application had been specifically applied, and what we can get it as a benefit of using that techniques in our petroleum energy. It's
Absolutely.
A lot of very fantastic tours and also open conference, and that open conference was concentrated for many products, over 500 companies, international and local, mm-hmm. and also European. Part of also that one is there is also over 15,000 technical papers have been discussed indoors, and that's for published researchers. And a lot of speakers have been highlighted that one and got a lot of portion selective papers to be applied.
Indeed. Now, Dr. Gamal, of course, lots of developments are happening with regards to the Egyptian renewable energy sector. Could you tell me a bit about these developments and the role of the private sector specifically in advancing Egypt's sustainable energy initiatives?
Well, that's in Egypt as a main target for our economy. That's the government and also the political leaders have been concentrated and main focusing how to accelerate and develop the all mega projects which have been postponed or it's delayed in the opening. For that reason, our main target, even for the next upcoming four months, is the government had been try to accelerate and also encourage all that mega projects to be open very close. Our target to to produce plus minus 4,000 megawatts, and this is very expected through opening 4 projects, 3 of that projects wind farms and 1 related solar farm, and this is very close to opening. Inclusively, Egypt had been considered that the hub within the next 4 months is our target to produce 39,000 megawatts. The main target 28,000 coming from the wind and 11,000 coming from a solar. And for that part, there is the international companies and also private sector companies in addition to the European investment. There is a really good mix of that investment, and was concentrated by and focusing by more interesting for the governments how to come all that projects to be very close to be open. Within the next 4 months, Egypt's main target is to increase our production from the solar and wind up to 39,000 megawatts, and from nuclears we're producing 4,800 megawatts, and that's our goals to produce almost 45% inclusively from renewable energy, and the 55 remaining still focusing on the gas application.
Indeed. Now, could you tell us a bit, Doctor, about this conference and how it has supported Egypt's energy, transition and sustainability, as well as allowed for bringing together international as well as local energy experts to the scene?
We are mixing and matching with what's going across the world. While that all the world is looking for the energy mix, and the energy mix technology is not optional; it's mandatory. For that reason, as a goal of our country, we already focusing that to create all that event mandatory available in Egypt, and for that reason we already, like I have been explained for you, that the conference is a portion of what we think in a country. So the conference had been settled for the mix between what we're looking for and what the world is looking for.
Yes.
And the world is looking for the energy transferring. The energy transferring stage is coming currently, and for that reason, focusing on that one, that we need to carry on with the whole ultimate solution and application. It can fit and fulfill the requirements for how to be a conversion stage to go for the clean energy. Clean energy is a main target because it's coming a valuable portion to go far from the oil carbon emissions, which created a lot of problems related to the climate changing, the calm negative effects. All such situation is coming far away from the petroleum and all the product of petroleum, which has created a lot of carbon emission. For that reason, the clean energy is a main target. And the conference, 60% of all main topics have been considered. That's how to go for a further from energy transferring stage up to the clean energy in the future, and to go in between. That's our main target as an economy in Egypt, and also as general the international economics looking for.
Indeed. And finally, Doctor, how do you see Egypt's efforts towards positioning itself as an energy hub regionally as well as internationally?
Well, it's a good question, but I mean that we have the whole infrastructure which created us a hub of energy. As the main basics, we are a country has the solar with winds. We have also the wind. We have also many resources. We have the gas. We have green hydrogens. We have nuclears. So for that reason, our infrastructure created us in a different stage. We are a hub related to the gas because we have land lines. We have also LNG plants. We have 2 plants LNG in Egypt. We have a very good also receiving hub to receive the natural gas even from Cyprus, from Greece in the future. We have a very good communication in terms of electricity campaign. This is allowed to make a merge between Egypt and Saudi Arabia, between Egypt and Jordan, between Egypt and we have a lot of merges through our electricity net, which allow to us to export electricity and also to make our country a creator for electricity hub.
Absolutely. On that note, I'd like to thank you very, very much, Dr. Gamal Qaloubi, Professor of Petroleum Engineering. It's been a pleasure to have you with us on today's edition of Cairo Local Time. Ladies and gentlemen, a short break and we'll be back for more. Do stay tuned.